Guys, what's the crack? Welcome to an Apple Green Garage, where humans come to eat bad food and buy some petrol. I almost died today and it was awesome. That's what I want to talk to you about today, and hopefully there's a little lesson in it that you can take on board and use and apply. And if that sounds good, all you got to do is hit the like button. I have got the bike on the back here. I'm heading up the north to ride motocross for the day. There she is, she's strapped on. And going to go ride a few motos and survive this heat. So I used to race triathlons and duathlons. I lived out in Australia for a couple of years, trained with a couple of triathlon clubs, even raced age group for Ireland. How the hell I doing that, I don't know. If you see me in school, I was the slowest and the worst at every sport. But that's the beauty of training and being around people who are better than you. Even someone with zero natural talent can actually do well. But about this time last year, I injured my hip doing a hill sprint. And in typical Dini fashion, I just didn't bother doing hill sprints. In fact, I just didn't bother running for a year because of so many other hobbies, so many other ways to keep fit. I just was, okay, well, I won't run. I can do this and this and this and this and this and this and this instead. But I did miss running. And this morning I was like, you know what? I'm going to put on the runners and chance a run. So I decided what I would do is I'd go for a 15-minute jog down to the harbour and back. Stick on the runners, 15 minutes down to the harbour and back, nice and steady. And just ease my way in and see could I survive that. So as soon as I left my house, I bumped into my neighbour, who's a competitive runner, has a coach in the UK, all these elaborate training programs that he does, zones and stuff. So he's jogging down to the green to do his session, and I says, sure, I'll jog with you. Then we got down there and I was like, sure, I'll do the warm-up. Then he's telling me the session he's doing, it's a horrendous session, it's a 10k session, but it's tempo, it's above threshold pace, which if you know running, it's like really uncomfortable to do that. So it's 6 minutes on, you know, faster than you want to go for 6 minutes, and then about 30 seconds rest, and you do 5 of them, lads. Horrendous. So I says, feck it, I'll try it, why not? Done the first one. It was tough. Started suffering like I hadn't suffered in years. Been a long time since I've done a triathlon or anything like that, when you really have to talk to yourself. It becomes a mental battle, and it just becomes about enduring pain. And it's kind of good to do it voluntarily. Survived the first one, still had a chance the second one, got the third one done. By the fourth one, my legs were jelly, my muscles were shot. That was 6, 6, 6, whatever that is, 4 6s, 24 minutes of hard running. But anyway, got them all done, got 5 done. Can barely walk now, but feel amazing, feel buzzed. The whole point of this story, guys, is you can do stuff on your own, which for me would have been a 15-minute light jog. Well, I'd have gotten nothing out of it. I'd have just been like, nah, that was alright. Or, in a community, with accountability, you can achieve way more. Not just a little bit more, way more. Even that guy was like, he messaged me then, he was like, Dini, I don't know how you done that session. I've been training all summer to build up to that. I don't know how you managed to get through that. And the way I got through it was because if I was doing it on my own, there's no way I would have managed it. Oh, Jesus, stay down here for a second. If I was to do it on my own, there's no way I would have managed it. And this is what we try and do. We try and do everything on our own. We try and invest on our own. Okay, we try and get fit on our own. And we fail, because our standards are really low. But when we hold ourselves to other people's standards and other people's accountability and do stuff in a community, you can achieve not just twice as much as you can achieve on your own. Okay? It's called exponential. You can achieve exponentially more in a group or with someone than you can achieve on your own. And that's why our Retire Early Club works so well, and that's why our consulting works so well, because you're not doing it on your own. You're doing it under the guidance of a so-called expert who makes sure you take the action and do what you're meant to do. Because when it comes to investing, everything's binary. It's either you do it or you don't do it. Alright? You know, everything in life comes down to binary decisions. Either a yes or a no, and the majority of the world sits in the middle, and they just procrastinate. So they don't say no and they don't say yes, they just say, I can't decide, I'll do it later. Alright? So get some accountability, get some community, level up, guys. Because I just realised I'm a fucking animal of a runner. And I'm meeting that guy now for another, going to try and train with him a little bit and build my running back up. because that felt awesome today. I'm really buzzed, and I'm going up to the north now to ride the motocross bike, and I could barely walk. But I know once I get on that, adrenaline is the best painkiller. Okay, so once I get on that bike and get the adrenaline flowing, I won't feel a thing. I'll be flat out, and that's the beauty of it. So have a super day, guys. I'm just here at the Apple Green. You want to see the amount of people here. What about all the people who owned petrol stations years ago and they didn't realise? Guys, don't just sell petrol. Sell really bad quality food and coffee, and instead of making $1,000 a day, you can make 100 grand a day. Because that's what these places do now. They're money printing machines. And the amount of people here, there's probably like a couple of hundred people here over there on the benches and everything. So more power to them. Guys, have a super day. Remember, if you want help, if you want to find out what we do, check out bitcoinwithindy.com. But don't try and do stuff on your own. Together we're stronger. Genie, I'm falling over toolboxes here. Anyway, time to get on the road. I'm heading to the north. And we'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Tinny out.